Tim, I'm thinking you can do the intro as Mike Breen. What do you think? Bang bang.
Okay.
How do you want to say
If
it?
we roll back far enough, we can get Steve Kerr on the call.
Oh, his would be. You're now listening to Russ. Actually, could I share some opinions on politics real quick? I like the guy from. He does the NCAA tournament, and he sounds like the guy from Princess Bride that talks like inconceivable.
Are you talking about the onions guy?
Yes. He talks like Wallace Shawn, aka Vizzini from uh, Princess Bride. Anyway, Tim, let's hear it.
All right. You are now listening to Russ Reviews with your host, Russell Dietrich, guest starring his friend, Timbo.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Russ Reviews, episode 18. And like you just heard, featuring, he's back. It's taken him 13 episodes, but he's back. Timbo himself, aka Spicy Tim, aka 3 Point from the Hip Tim, aka the Pride of Judah, aka the Lion of Judah, aka Texas Timmy. Well, you're not the Lion of Judah.
Yeah,
That's
that sounded a
Jesus.
little blasphemous.
That's Jesus, but you're
You
you're
can
uh
redact that.
you're hanging with the Lion of Judah. Tim, I'm going to start the timer. We're talking about the NBA 2025 season. Tim, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I I'm my goal for this episode, get
Hmm.
out right before the timer.
Yes. Okay.
I want to hit that 10000.
Well, your intro was 2 minutes, so we're not going to do that. So if you want, we'll need to end a little early. But
All right.
thanks for initiating. Tim reached out, wanted to talk NBA, and yeah, Tim, you're a great model for people listening. If you want to do an episode with me, please reach out. I've been feeling a little demotivated as of late. If you know me, you know I get existential, and after about 17 episodes, I go, "What's the point? No one's listening. Who cares?" So thank you, Tim. You got me back in the saddle after a long hiatus. It is October 25th. We're going to be talking about the 2025 NBA season. And Tim, I wanted to do a little Russ Reviews review of Russ Reviews. Is that okay?
All right.
So,
Yeah.
so Russ Reviews, Russ Reviews. That's what this segment's called. I currently have 73 followers, subscribers. Isn't that nice?
It's great.
Yeah, we're so close. I've had this goal at 75. We are getting there. If only my mother would subscribe, she'd be 74. It's a bummer.
Does
It's
she have
not.
Spotify?
No, she has Apple. She just doesn't want to do it. I'm gonna subscribe for her next time I see her. So we did careen straight past 6-7, which I'm a little disappointed about. Would have been nice to be that. You told me to count YouTube. We have 7 faithful on YouTube. Thank you. 23 on Apple and 43 on Spotify. So yeah, going good. Yeah, we continue to cry Maranatha for 75, and hopefully that'll happen soon.
Do you have
All
a
right,
stretch goal on the way?
a stretch goal. This was my
Yeah.
stretch goal.
Oh, okay. Well, that's pretty good
Thank
before
you.
the end of the year.
I wanted to have more followers than Film Lovers Podcast.
It's a little selfish.
Well, they deserve it. So there you go. No, I'm just kidding. That was my first podcast. If you
You
want to,
you are they.
yeah, I know. Okay. Also, I've really been investing into my Twitter, aka X, which I just can't bring myself to call it X. I get, but some people don't like that I use Twitter, but let me make this argument to you all. It's not a moral thing for me. I'm not like, I don't think it's the moral choice per se. Here's what Twitter is to me. It's where film Twitter lives, it's where NBA Twitter lives, and it's where the NFL lives. The three things I'm really into. So I'm on Twitter. I'm not going to use Blue Sky. I'm not going to use Threads. Who's on Threads? I don't know anyone on Threads. It's where they're at, right, Tim? You're an NBA guy.
Yeah, I don't use Twitter, but
Yeah.
I also don't use those other things. I don't use Threads or Blue
Wait, how
Sky
do you
or
follow the
any
NBA then?
uh, ESPN and The Ringer
The
mostly.
commissioner would say it's a highlights league. You don't even need to watch games anymore. How do you get your highlights if it's on Twitter?
Well, I watch some of the games, and then
Tim, I'm going to sell you out. You use Instagram. I know you.
I well, if it's a game that I actually want to see all the highlights from, I'll go to YouTube because I always post it there,
I thought you were like
and
a
it's
House of
full game
Highlights guy.
highlights.
Weren't
I
you a
used to
house?
be, and then they started doing like nothing content
Uh,
or just like dumb, like non-NBA highlights, just like general
you know the one
home video highlights from high school or middle school or whatever.
the one I find funny is NBA Centel instead of Central. And it's
Hmm.
just like always posting fake stories, which
I know you sent me a few.
I've fallen for at least eight of them. But so please don't hate on my Twitter use. It's been a very good place for me to grow my audience. I have my first. I think they're spam. So this person named Olivia reached out to me wanting to talk about. They said, "I'm very interested in your tweets. Can I ask you a question?" And I was like, "Go for it. But if you're fishing, I'm not going to engage with you." And then they wanted to ask me about Task, which is a really good HBO show. And then they just seem like they're not real. They seem like AI or something.
Hmm.
So I'm going to see where this goes. My end game is to get Olivia on the podcast
Hmm.
and with video to verify they're human. So Olivia, if you're listening, send in a resume and a 3-minute clip of you podcasting, video podcast. Thank you. Okay, but Tim, the reason I wanted to bring up X, Twitter, is because I had a tweet perform really well. Are you ready for
Hmm.
this?
Da,
One
da, 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 da. Sorry.
148,000 views. Come on, give it
Nice.
up. Can you clap a little? Not bad.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Can I
What
tell
was
you
it
what I
for?
can I tell you what I wrote?
Yeah.
It was a reply, and the post I replied to has been deleted. Which I just love. I said, at least with the Coens, they both stink. 148,000 views. And I got some replies. They said, wow, sir, you've left the reservation. Big Lebowski is a masterpiece, not to mention No Country for Old Men. Gox529555494 said, nah, your opinion stinks. Hassan Zubair said, Joel Cohen is great. And then Defective Altruist said, that's bait. Now, Tim, look at me. They were misunderstanding me. I wasn't saying the Cohen brothers stink. I was saying the Cohens as brothers stink individually. But they thought I was saying the Cohen brothers stink. No, no. Joel Cohen stinks. Ethan Cohen stinks. The Cohens together, phenomenal. Do you agree?
I can't speak to that because I haven't seen most of their movies.
Which ones have you seen?
I pulled it up on the side while you were talking.
Oh, on are you a letterbox guy or Plex?
I'm a Google guy. Uh,
Oh, your spreadsheet.
I am letterboxed, but to find their movies is going to be quicker this way.
You should try out Plex. I hear everyone's using it.
I may do that. I'm open to other things
No, I'm
besides
just kidding.
letterboxed.
It's an inside joke for the people that listen to the podcast.
Clearly, I outed myself. I've seen the Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Uh,
Oh no,
it was
Tim.
fine. Um, what else here? Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou? I like that.
Oh yeah, that's one of their best.
That was a nice time.
Masterpiece.
Big Lebowski. I don't know if I was in. A, I didn't like it that much.
You could argue that Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey is a reboot of No Country for Old Men. No, sorry, is a dang it, I blew that joke. Let me try again. You could argue that Christopher Nolan's Odyssey is a reboot of Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Anyway, pretty cool though. I felt very good about myself. I posted it, not even thinking anything of it, and then I went back to Twitter like 3 days later, and I had all these notifications. It was a very, very good feeling. Unfortunately, it led to very few followers, but one of them was Olivia,
Hmm.
who, Olivia, we want you on the podcast. Are you real or are you fake? Even
You
if you're
mean
fake, you're welcome here.
you said you want a video podcast from this person or entity.
Yeah.
Uh, I think you need a longer clip because if you say just a few minutes, Sora 2 will put together an Olivia clip for you in no time.
Bro, I
That looks
can
real.
I can suss out a Sora. It'll have the watermark. It'll be fine.
It'll be cropped.
All right, here's your call to action, everyone. Please subscribe if you haven't. And then I have some questions, Tim. We don't need to talk about these, but I'm wrestling with if I need to narrow down my scope to just less things. I think I'm talking about too much random stuff. And then, so if people want to tell me, text me or comment what topics they've enjoyed the most, we can zoom in on those. Books and sports, I think, are non-negotiable though. So those are going to keep happening. But what would you pick?
I think narrowing scope is good.
Yeah.
Uh, because like for my listening habits so far, that's determined what I've listened to is the topic.
Yeah. Now what I
And
was
I've listened to a majority. It's just there's some things that if I don't know about it, I may not give it a try if it's too far removed from my interests.
yeah.
There's degrees of like how close something is to being interesting to you, I think.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I think the first 6 months I was just like I wanted to try out a bunch of different topics and the ones where I felt kind of bored, I don't think I'm gonna keep doing those types of things. But
mhm.
I was happiest talking about books and sports. So maybe I could be the books and sports Oh wait, that's Ryan Rossillo. He's already doing that. So too bad for me. All right, and then yeah, if you guys like the pod, please share it with people who can follow or subscribe on their platform of choice. And as always, oh Disney, thanks for
Yeah.
listening. Caleb and I actually have been talking about doing a Disney spinoff.
Hmm.
So it'd be a podcast just about Disney. So um, you could be a guest on that too if you wanted.
I do like the Disney content you put out.
Yeah, people
I'm a
have really
fan.
liked it. It's performed well. So
I think Epic Universe got some unnecessary slander in some of that. Um, but that's not what this pod is about. So I
it's
just wanted
not.
to put that teaser out there.
Yeah. Well, we can have you on to defend Epic Universe. So have you been?
I have not been, but
Okay.
I see no issues with it. It seems pleasant.
Okay. You would say that. None of us have been, so who can say? All right, Tim, you ready?
Absolutely.
Da 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 da. Or as Tim Robinson would say, ba 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 basketball, ba 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 basketball, dunk it. All right, Timbo, NBA 2025. We are here to talk some sports, specifically the National Basketball Association, this league. Tim, if you don't mind leading us, I'd love for you to take it away. Segment one.
All right. So just wanted to give some overall thoughts on the upcoming season. Uh,
Should
the
I
legal
save my existential thought for the end, or should I start us off on a negative note?
was that the one that you were considering dropping a bomb on?
No, this one, I'm bolding it.
Oh, yes, you should wait, I think.
Okay. All right, Tim, what's your top storylines this year going into 2025?
So the league's pretty lopsided right now with the West being much heavier than the East as far as the talent pool.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's insane.
Which has been a story for a long time, like
Yeah.
decades at this point. Uh, but it's more so this year because like the two best teams in the East last year lost their star players, Tatum for the Celtics and Halliburton for the Pacers,
Okay.
to Achilles injuries, because that's just been on the rise for some reason in the NBA
Wow.
over the
Okay.
past decade. Not going to get into why, because no one quite knows why.
I know why.
Shoes?
They're not wearing Chuck Taylors anymore.
Oh, I thought you were going to say big baller brand shoes. They were wearing those.
No, I think the league should mandate Chuck Taylors and let's see what happens. Everyone would just be flip flopping around. I think it'd be pretty funny. The game would slow down, which would be kind of nice.
They should do that for the All-Star game. One of the quarters, Chucks,
I did a quick Google. The last 25 years, the East has won 12 times, the West has won 13 times.
for the finals.
Yeah, so even with the lopsidedness, which I feel like the West is always better, the East can still eke out some finals. And I guess a lot of those were LeBron was involved with them, both, I guess mainly
Hmm.
in the East, but nonetheless. Oh my gosh, Jimmy Butler's hair. I just noticed that.
Yeah, that's he went normal this year though.
Okay, so the Tatum and Halliburton injuries are making the East wide open. What
There's a
what
lot.
what teams in the East are you excited about?
Uh, I think Detroit's interesting because I think Cade Cunningham is he
Beat
made a
them.
pretty big step up last year.
Already beat them.
Uh,
Who else? Say the
the
Magic, because we were beating them today too.
I am not that interested in the Magic. They have some talent, but no real way to harness it,
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion.
Okay.
I think the Trae Young Hawks are not that interesting. Charlotte's
Mm-mm.
not that interesting.
No.
Uh, I mean, there's not a lot of interesting teams.
You know who's
The
interesting? The Miami Heat and
the
their
Miami Heat,
FBI indicted. What is he? A shooting guard?
yeah, the yeah, that's
Scary Terry. Oh
scary Terry.
no. I guess. I
Was that his
guess.
nickname in the group chat with
It probably was. Okay.
I won't say the nicknames, but
I'm an East guy. I love the East. Can I tell you the teams I'm excited about following?
yeah,
The
I'm pulling the
Chicago
teams up right now.
the Chicago Bulls.
Okay.
We finally have gotten rid of Alonzo Ball. Wait, hold on. Pause. Yeah. Come in. Come in. Push. What do you want? August is on the line.
Hey, bud.
What do you want, August?
I was just, I'm hungry.
You're you want to say hi to the podcast? Here, come on. I'm doing rush reviews. Tim, sorry, it's taking a precious time. Say hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Say you're now listening to Russ Reviews.
You're now listening to Rest Reviews.
Say the Bulls are gonna be the 3 seed.
The Bulls are going to be the 3 seed.
Okay, there you have it. Say bye.
Bye.
All right, go ask Mom. She'll get you a snack. Close the door, please.
Okay.
All right, you heard it there first, folks. The Bulls. So, like I was saying, we finally did get rid of Lonzo Ball. Praise the Lord. We have two, I think, decent shooting guards, and I think they're gonna unlock Vucevic. And here's all I want from the Bulls: a 6 seed, please. What's this seed where you don't play in the play-in?
6.
Yeah, that's all I want. I'm tired of the play-in. I'm tired of losing to the Miami Heat in the play-in. Drives me nuts every year. So my prediction and my plea, I am genuinely excited about Buzelis and what's his name? Giddy about Giddy. But I think the other team I like, but I feel torn about is the Knicks. Because I felt like they unjustly fired Tom Thibodeau, but
Hmm.
I love their team. I like the personality of that team. I like Jalen Brunson a ton. I think he's just a cool guy. Um, Where do you have him in your rank? Oh, pretty low. Yikes. Um,
Oh,
we'll
no, that's fine.
we'll
That's
get
fine.
into
It's
that
fine for me.
later. But yeah, I'd say the Bulls, the Knicks, and then I do like the Magic. We're just playing them today, so I was kind of dunking on them. But I think Paolo is has star potential, and those are probably the three teams. I have a few, probably more West teams that I'm interested in, but
Mhm.
any in the I love the Pacers were fun, but it sucks that Tyrese got hurt because who knows what they're going to be like now.
Yeah. So I guess to circle back for the East, I agree with you on the Knicks. That squad is like the culture there seems right. Like they want to win. They have the talent to win. They've got a lot of either passed on or underrated
Hmm.
guys kind of coming together to try to get to the finals,
Hmm.
which is a nice thing to see. And they're actually competitive and competent. So that's nice to see. Chicago, I agree. It's kind of a young core that's finding their footing, and I feel like improved like as the years have gone on with that core. Um, I am excited to see how they develop further this year. Um, Cleveland is interesting. See if they can kind of repeat a 60 win season. Um,
Yeah, I don't know. I feel kind of burned by the Cavs after last year getting swept.
yeah, but they're young and like it's not great, but it can happen.
Yeah,
I just want to see what they'll be like.
yeah,
Uh, those are the three main ones. Milwaukee's interesting if they can trade for someone. That's about the only thing I can think of for them. Because like
yeah.
Giannis is still one of the best players in the league, and
Do you
but
do
he
you,
needs help. So
yeah. You mentioned this in your notes, but do you actually think Giannis would get traded?
I think if he said that he wants out, they would trade just to
Yeah,
get value
but
from him.
you don't think like the Luca thing's going to happen to him, where they would do it behind his back?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
He's not the problem there. I don't think. I think in Dallas there may have been some thought that Luca's a problem,
Yeah. Well, if you look at Anthony
but
Davis, it's hard to keep weight when you're in Dallas.
yeah, there
Tim,
is that.
you live in that area. Can you speak to this? How much weight have you gained since you've been? I've only seen you neck up, so you could be a 250 for all I know.
It's fluctuated, but it's been trending in the positive direction uh
Oh, you're getting
over the
thick.
last few months.
You're getting thick?
Positive like going down in weight.
Oh, okay. So Matt Miller could still post you up with his big trunk.
Sure. He never posted up. He just played bully ball, shoulder
Yeah.
down.
Yeah, he's a dirty basketball player.
Linebacker layups.
Linebacker Lance, that's right. I have very good memories of watching him do that at fall
Yeah.
retreats. So, all right, speaking of Luca, skinny Luca, um, let's talk about the Luca Lakers. Now, Tim, you know me. I'm a avid Laker hater, but I got to be honest, I kind of love the Luca Lakers.
Why
Discuss.
do you like them?
Oh, well, I'm curious. Do you like them or?
Uh I think it's kind of a messy situation right now because I don't think LeBron and Luca will play well together. And
Hmm.
we're also in sciatica LeBron era, which I don't think is going to be a good thing. Nothing about that sounds like anything positive will come from him playing with the team.
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready for LeBron to be out and let's just let it just be Luca's team because I feel like with the right pieces, like this could be a really fun team to watch and maybe like LeBron's doing the like load management just to like maybe he just won't play till Christmas, you know, like
Mhm.
Christmas Day he'll come out and throw the baby powder and we'll be ready to go.
And in the second quarter, he'll be holding onto his back and
Yeah.
hobbling off the court.
Yeah, but it's been fun. It's been fun to see Luca like get embraced by the Lakers. And I feel like the people of LA are very excited about him.
Men's health got to him too. Like
Yeah.
He's he's in good shape.
I texted you that Men's Health cover. Did it become your cell phone background?
No, until he proves that he can stay like that for a full season,
Yeah.
I'm
The
not
thing
fully in on him.
the thing I don't like about him is he's a crybaby, as is LeBron James. And two crybabies is just too much. So, but
That's fair.
hopefully you can rein it in. Tim, could we frame it like this? So I have a question for you. As LeBron careens towards death, I mean retirement, uh, what are you gonna do? You've been a LeBron fan since I've known you. You went from the Heat to the Cavs to the Lakers to the Heat to the Cavs to the, wait, no.
Cavs to Heat, the Cavs to Lakers.
Yeah, you got all those jerseys. What are you gonna do? Who are you dating for your to replace LeBron James in your heart?
I thought it was going to be Luca,
You did.
uh, but I don't think it can be.
Why not?
I I feel like he's burned me too many times trying to watch him be great. I feel like he has too many downsides. Uh, that's why he's not in that top tier in the list we'll get to.
Personality downsides or like player downsides?
Player downsides, like you have to take the positives with the negatives. Like
Yeah,
his defense sucks,
yeah,
and that matters. Like
yeah.
the net of your offensive and defensive capabilities, and just like understanding of the game,
Right,
like the net of all that ultimately ranks you where you are as a player, I
right.
think.
Yeah,
So
no, that's true. He is kind of in improvement mode still.
like
Um,
he is incredible offensively, just there's a lot of downsides apart from that
yeah.
that worry me.
Why not Josh Giddey? Just kidding. Just kidding. Um, I did ask you about Giannis. You didn't ever go in on him. What about Joker?
Uh he's it's hard to root for a big guy. I think that's part of it.
Yeah. He
It's hard
also
for a big
hate
guy to be the
he also
favorite.
hates the NBA.
Yeah, which is funny. I appreciate him for sure.
Yeah, me too. He keeps us modest.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was ready to like go all in on Halliburton as a face of the league, and that injury just was gutting because I feel like the team I would jump on the bandwagon with is the Thunder, um, but they're kind of a boring group of polite young men. It's like, where's the zest?
Yeah.
Where's the they don't really have a bad boy, you know?
Hmm.
What do you
I
think? What do you think of the Thunder?
uh I think they're a very well put together team, well managed team. I think that's part of why they are so good is they, accumulated draft picks and got the right guys and,
Hmm.
it's just the classic like thing you want out of your franchise. You want them to be able to draft and kind of grow on their own, their talent.
Right.
And they did it so quickly too. Um, I should say like Shea got traded in, but that was part of like that was a management decision. Uh, and it worked out quite well.
Yeah. He was with the Clippers.
The Aspiration Clippers, yes, he was in that crew.
Oh man,
And
Kawhi Kawhi Leonard would have been a good replacement for LeBron.
yeah, well, I've got issues with him too.
No, I'm just kidding.
Um,
He also seems like he doesn't care about basketball that much. So.
yeah, but he cares about the trees.
Tim, Jimmy Butler, I think would have been a great choice. I wish he was on the Bulls still, but he's not. But I think all roads are leading to one man, one tall, lanky man from France. How many
Yeah,
hours are you from San Antonio?
uh, 4 or 5, I think
It's a
4.
beautiful city, great river walk, great food. Charles Barkley has some opinions on the people of San Antonio, which we won't get into. I think Wemby, man. Let's have Wemby replace LeBron. Let's commit tonight on the Russ Reviews podcast, October 25th, 2025. Tim Weidick is going to buy a Wemby jersey on Fanatics live.
I'm not gonna buy one, but I will commit to watching more of him this year. I watched the opening night and he was incredible.
Yeah, he was.
Uh, like enough to the point that I had to text you and a couple of our other friends that
Hmm.
this is something crazy that I'm watching.
Yeah.
And like there's only like I don't know, that doesn't happen all the time. Uh like very rarely does it happen and at the NBA level.
Hmm.
So I if he can stay healthy, I think the sky's the limit for him.
Yeah. I worry about his dexterity, though. Like, do you think he can stay healthy? He just doesn't have a lot of mass.
And if I was a betting man, no, I would think he
Okay.
plays under 50 games again this year.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Just wait and see. Not gonna say you can't for sure.
Tim,
I just wouldn't bet on it.
I'm trying to get some spicy takes out of you. Come on.
But he's the best player I've seen since like I don't know. Giannis, I think was the last time I saw someone athletically
Yeah.
like gifted like that.
Yeah. I feel like NBA 2K has kind of mitigated this to some degree, but back in the day, you could just make insane looking players that just had ridiculous stats as well. And he looks like one of the fake players I would have made in NBA 2K back in the day. Yeah, tall, skinny, and just insane. Because yeah, I was looking at clips of him on my phone, and with it being a little bit smaller, it did feel like, am I watching NBA 2K right now? Like this is nuts.
I wonder if they even let you put make a player as tall as him
Yeah.
or as skinny as him.
No, I feel like they don't let you do it anymore. They put in rules now about like, well, if you're gonna do this, you can't do this, and
Mhm.
kind of stinks. But all right, Tim, we didn't have this in the notes, but I want to know what is your season prediction? Who's coming out of the East? Who's coming out of the West? And I will also give you mine. I can go first if you want.
Uh, you're the host. You shouldn't go first. You
I know, but
should
I've
go
been thinking
last.
about it. I just put on your lap.
Bottom billing.
Your top billing.
Um,
Timmy top billing.
yeah, I think from the East,
Oh
we
yeah.
will have
Talk to me.
the Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, okay.
Giannis drags his team through the East, through
I
the
like it.
swamp that is the broken down East.
Okay. Who are they beating?
They'll beat the Knicks
Okay. I
because
like
I
that.
think the Knicks have a ceiling, and I think Giannis can drag them through, and I don't think they really have someone to guard Giannis.
Oh my gosh, Tim, I totally forgot they got Miles Turner. That's huge.
Buxton,
Yeah.
that's helpful.
And Kyle Kuzma.
Goose.
And I know people like to make fun of him, but I feel like he could do well on this team.
Yeah,
Oh,
he'd be,
that's tasty, Tim. Kuzma and Turner with Giannis.
yeah, it is help.
Oh, they don't have a great point guard though. But
They can get one.
yeah, Bobby Portis can just bring it down. All right,
Uh,
I like it.
from the
I
West,
Let me do
or do you
East.
want to do East, East, West, West?
I'll do East. Yeah, East, East. Chicago Bulls coming in hot.
All right,
Josh
it's the
Giddey's
year to do
gonna
it.
carry this team on his back. No, I'm kidding. I think I was gonna say the Knicks till I looked at the Bucks roster, and I totally forgot about Miles Turner going over that team, and I just feel like that really is gonna help them open things up for Giannis. So, but I'll be different. I do like the Bucks Knicks conference finals. I think that's a great prediction, so I will endorse that, and I'll have the Knicks making it out, even though they don't have any players of size. Yeah, there's no way that's going to happen. But all right, let's do the West.
All right.
Hey, how
For the
much
West,
money would you give me if the Bulls make the finals?
I am not a betting man. So
Bitcoin?
that'd be one Bitcoin is what, 100K?
Yeah, it's very high right now.
Let's not bankrupt me.
All right, I think the East we could have a little more variety.
Yeah. For the West,
Oh, sorry,
like
West. Yeah, sorry.
uh and ultimately I don't really think, well, no, let's do something fun.
Yeah.
Fun that I could believe actually happened. I think the Houston Rockets could overcome the OKC Thunder and go to the finals.
Wow, we're gonna have to send this to Andre.
And they'd have the crew to stop Giannis or the Knicks, whoever shows up.
Wow. Houston Rockets beating the Milwaukee Bucks. I like it, Tim. I like it a lot. But you're wrong. It's gonna be. I have two conference finals in my mind. So multiverse, multiverse one, the one with the Fantastic Four. That's gonna be Dallas, San Antonio, huh? And then San Antonio's gonna win. Would that be fun?
Be fun. How's Dallas going to get there?
With AD, baby, thick AD. He's got this. Um, yeah, you're right. I do have a lot of faith in Luca and the Lakers. I think the Lakers are going to be in the conference finals. I think they'll be playing. Man, there's so many good teams in the West, dude. It's insane. I just feel like the Thunder are going to be back. Um, but the Nuggets, I feel like the Nuggets are going to be heard from. So I'll do Lakers, not Lakers, Thunder, and I think the Thunder are going to go back. They feel like a dynasty to me.
All right.
So it's kind of boring, but that's what I would gamble on the Thunder. All right, Tim,
Yeah,
go ahead.
go ahead.
No, you go ahead. No,
I
you
was gonna
go.
say, I think in general for me, the top four for the West are Thunder, Rockets, Denver, and I guess it's top three. I think finding a fourth that's actually as competitive as those three is hard to find.
Your timidity on the is that how you say that? Your timidness on the Lakers is appalling, Tim.
Oh, I view them similar to how I view Minnesota. Like, I think Ant is a pretty great player, but he's not, to me, Luca and Ant, neither of them have like
Mm,
gotten over the hump that they need to get over.
yeah, yeah. It would be.
And
We totally did forget to talk about Ant. I feel like he could have a great breakout year, like more breakout than before. But
like to me, I see those guys as very similar, and the team's both as talented, but
yeah,
not enough to like guarantee they'll be in the even in the semis.
yeah. No, that's a great point. Timidity, timidity, timidity. All right, timidity. My last thought on this season is I don't care till Christmas. Why should people watch the NBA between October to no, to December?
That's an actual question for me.
Yeah, you're
They
like
sh
my
they sh
you're my like NBA fan friend.
they shouldn't.
Oh, really? Tim,
I don't think they should.
why
I
do
don't
you?
I don't heavily watch it. I just watch if it's on and like a more compelling game like
I know, but
NFL
Tim, you're
or
never like
college
texting
games.
me, "Oh, guys, opening day. Can't wait to watch the Cardinals stink it up. Hey, guys, Colts time. Let's go. Daniel
Here's the thing.
Jones."
I would watch an NBA game over Thursday night football. I would watch it over I'd often watch it over Monday night football. I won't watch it on Sunday or Saturday until football's over though.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at is you love basketball. What try to tell the people why.
It's not the NBA Cup. Uh, I don't have a reason for you. I think this is a fair critique, and I have no issues with it, really.
Oh, I don't think it's a critique. I like that
I
you
think
like
it's just an
basketball so
extended
much.
preseason,
Oh, okay.
and that's fine for me.
Yeah.
They should shorten the season and start it. They could probably just start at Christmas if they wanted
Yeah.
and be fine.
Do you think some of it is because you played basketball that it's your most favorite to watch?
Uh, yeah, and I think there's I think you catch on to things of certain players and can like see them grow or see them continue to fail and
Yeah.
not try to change themselves.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you, James Harden and Russell Westbrook and Paul George.
Hey, you leave the Russells alone. Yeah, no, I definitely, in terms of watching, I feel like basketball is a sport I can follow the best because I did play it for a short time in my life.
Hmm.
Whereas like football, that was never happening. But
Hmm.
um, yeah, I'm realizing that this isn't Russ reviews. This is Russ previews. So,
Oh,
uh, yeah, that was a good season preview, Tim. I do want to, with the time we have left, I want to hear about your tiers, and then I do have some gripes I want to get off my chest about the NBA.
okay.
So I will put this picture on Twitter if that's okay. Let's do like 10 minutes on your tiers.
Okay.
Is that enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
I meant more how much was left.
Oh, we have 20 minutes left. You can just
All right.
ask. Yeah.
Okay.
August did
Don't want to
rob you
break the
of
ball.
1 minute,
Okay.
but he was so cute.
So you want me to talk through the tiers?
Yeah, I don't know what this
All
is.
right. And also to answer your question, yes, you can post it if you need me to remake it and higher quality, I can because it's a little fuzzy because I did a screenshot of a screenshot of a screenshot.
If you could just give me the first screenshot, that'd be best. You email it to me.
Okay, I'll have to remake the
All right,
tier
I'll,
list,
I'll break
but
it down for
it's
the
fine.
audience here. So Tim has a very pretty chart. Kind of looks like if you follow Big Cat, like Big Cat does his power rankings every week of NFL teams. So and it's tiers using video game jargon. Looks like so. At the top is the S tier. Which Tim, what is an S tier for those that are not familiar with that?
It's essentially the highest tier possible. Some people have an S plus tier.
I know,
But
but my whole life it's been A plus. Where
like
where
what does
did
it
S
stand
where did
for?
S come from?
It's a good question.
I think it stands for Sigma.
I
Sigma, right?
uh I'm Googling this. Google AI says superior or special.
Oh my gosh.
Uh, I'm not sure where exactly it came from.
I think it's Sigma tier. That's
The
what I
first time
was.
I ever saw like a tier list with like S as the top and then A, B, whatever,
Yeah.
uh, was like a Smash Brothers tier list.
Oh
But
yeah.
I'm not sure if that's where it originated or
Well, that
not.
would be cool because it would be Smash tier.
Oh, good point. Good point.
Me and
I'll
August.
find that after the episode.
Speaking of August, August and I tried playing Smash Brothers 2 days ago, and we both found it to be too difficult, so we quit. He
I
was
was
like, "This
never
is."
great at it,
He was like, "This game's hard," and I was like, "Yeah, I agree. Let's play something else." Okay, so Tim has the S tier, and then A plus, A minus, B plus, B minus. What do you think's the best way to talk through it?
I guess just as a precursor, this is a pre-made tier list from last season's players, where I could select the players' like faces and drag them onto the tier
Oh yeah,
list.
I like it.
They kind of just had the top like 50 or so
Hmm.
of whoever made the tier list originally, like their players they wanted to highlight. There's a few on here that aren't
Not seeing a
listed.
single Chicago Bull
There's not a single Chicago
except
Bull on
Laurie
this list.
Markkinen, who does not play for us anymore.
Yeah. But I tried to list this into tiers to try to categorize them. I think Bill Simmons has his pyramid,
Yeah.
his basketball pyramid that kind of tiers things out the way he likes. This is just like the current day tier list I have.
Okay.
So
How
do you want me
about?
to walk through it?
Well, I think what I'd like to do. Tell me if this is okay. I wanna take issue with some of your choices and have you defend them.
Okay.
But let's real
Can I
quick,
also
let's walk
I was gonna
through.
also note
Yeah.
that each of these tiers, some tier lists, they don't have them in order of like preference. I did order these from left to right.
Okay.
So in each tier, I think that's
Wow.
the current state of how I rank them.
Okay. Let's tell people your S tier though, because I think so people get a sense of like where your head's at. Who are the top three players in the NBA right now, according to Tim, spicy Tim White.
S tier, the real MVPs,
The spicy
y
tier.
Giannis,
Hmm.
Jokic, and Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Okay. No issue. I don't think we need to talk about that at all.
I considered pushing Shea down to Rising Stars, but that was my only consideration.
Okay.
I think he could be a little overrated, and he just kind of foul hunts because he likes getting those free throws. But he's also really good, and
That
I
really
admit
became
that.
a narrative with him during the finals. People were so mad.
The free throw merchant,
Yeah. I
yeah,
don't agree with it. But okay, a
I
couple
kind of
of
do.
couple of questions here. Why is your A plus tier so dang big? Because I feel like Jason
Good
Tatum
question.
and Tyrese Halliburton, they need their own tier called the I tier, injured.
So
Uh,
I didn't take the injuries into account. I was more or less taking this pre-injury last year, kind of where they were at.
okay, let's just read them real quick. So Wemby, Tatum, Halliburton, Brown, right?
Yeah, Jaylen Brown.
Jalen Brown, Luca, Cat. Oh
No,
my
Ant,
gosh.
not Cat.
Oh, and sorry. Who's that guy?
Kate Cunningham, Detroit.
Paulo. I don't know who that is. Who's that guy?
Şengün,
Shingun.
Houston.
Yeah, I don't know. Trey Young, Donovan Mitchell. I don't really know anything about Houston, if I'm being honest. Sorry, Andre. And John Morant. Okay, Tim, how in the world, how in the world is Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, and Jalen Brunson not in that list of people?
So I split by grades and by kind of broad category for the A plus tier.
I think you're being ageist.
A little bit.
Okay.
I won't say I'm not. Uh, but the Rising Stars category, I think these guys have potential to go higher,
Hmm.
and I don't think the A A tier, good aging superstars, I don't think their potential is going any higher. I think it's only going down.
Okay.
These Rising Stars, I think, still have room
Well,
to like get higher.
your A tier is driving me bonkers. Good aging
I should
superstars.
I should have split I should have split the A plus tier into two because I think there is a difference after Ant. I probably should have bumped those down a little bit.
Yeah. Because I would put, and maybe it's just a philosophy thing, but I feel like Curry, Durant, and Jalen all have proven like playoff acumen. And that's really what I'm looking for in stars is like, are they clutch during the playoffs? And I feel like all three of them are pretty darn clutch. Even LeBron, I feel like if he doesn't play this whole season, but then he's a baller in the playoffs, I'm like, let's go S tier, baby.
I also considered like I didn't do a deep dive into cap space that these guys take up,
Hmm.
but like, would you rather have like a young guy that's on the rise with less that costs less than these older superstars?
Yeah.
Or like I took that into account too, because I think some of these guys are maybe a little overpaid compared to their contributions at
Okay.
this stage of their career.
Maybe what I would have done is I would have put bad aging superstars as your in your B area, and I would have put
I think I should have as well.
yeah, put B plus up to the A minus. And
Yeah.
then I still think Jalen's too low. And Pascal even like he's a baller, dude. Um
Well,
he almost put the team on his back, but it's just a little too much.
Yeah. Do you want me to jump down to that, bro?
Well, what I really want you to talk about is Zion Williamson, because I think he's unfairly low after his men's health moment that he's having. But
He,
yeah, let's talk. Okay, so you got thick uh, AD, you got Steph Curry, you got Jimmy Butler with his Prince haircut, Kawhi, LeBron, KD, and Dame. A minus, you got Harden, Paul. You basically have the Clippers, Harden, Paul George, and Joel Embiid. Uh, I need like an injury prone tier. Maybe that's what I'm looking for.
yeah,
Uh,
we could have had one.
B plus, you got Jalen Brunson, Pascal Siakam. That's another Piston, right? No,
Pascal
that's a
or
Cavalier. Who's
no,
that guy?
Jared Allen,
Jared Allen.
rebounding machine.
Is that Malik Beasley?
That's Tyrese Maxey, who I honestly don't know a ton about, but
These are
all
small. These are small pictures. Everyone, don't go easy on me. Uh, oh, I know his name. I don't know these next two guys.
bam,
Bam, that's right.
bam, proud supporter of Terry Rozier. Quotes came out from him today.
How about you read the B row?
And then the last one, B plus, was Jarrett Jackson Jr.
JJJ?
Out of, I believe, Memphis.
Yeah.
Also, young talent on the rise.
So you got
Underrated.
two Grizzlies, but no Bulls. Interesting.
That is true.
You even have a rock.
Uh,
Oh no, that's he's on the Rockets. So. All right,
yeah.
Read your B row.
Laurie Markkinen at the top. Then Chet uh, White out of Boston, whose first name I just blanked on. Uh,
Derek.
Drew, Derek White. Drew Holiday, who's getting older, but I think is still a solid role player. Murray out of Denver, solid point guard. Not great, but solid. Julius Randle,
I cannot believe you don't have a single Bull on here. Hearing these names,
Fred Van Vliet,
Giddy is better than so many of these guys that you're naming now.
Domantas Sabonis.
Ah,
Uh, this is a solid role player. I'm not saying he's underrated role player. I'm not even saying he's a star.
how does
I'm
Zach
just
Levine
saying
not
he's a
make this
solid role player.
list?
He's not a Bull anymore.
I know, but still, he should be on this list.
He'd be in the overrated stars tier, the bottom
You
one.
got a Chicago bias here.
Levine would be on the bottom tier with all those guys.
I would put Giddy in B plus, underrated role player. And Vooch, I would put
That
in the overrated stars because he's
I
like
think,
he's in that tier with Porzingis and
yeah,
uh,
I would have put him there. I did consider adding him to that like
you
secondary
just
list
you
under
just hate
my tier list.
Chicago. That's all I can conclude.
After Sabonis, I had Chris Middleton, DeRozan,
Love
and
him.
I considered playing DeRozan in good aging superstars, but
DeRozan, former Bull. Thank you.
I think he's taking more of a role player role right now.
Who's that last guy?
Uh, that's Naz Reid
Okay.
out of
Now I'll be honest.
Minnesota.
Your B minus role. I hate. I think all these guys should be higher. This is my least favorite row of yours. These guys are not
So
overrated. They're stars.
I think
Wait, read it off to the
uh,
people. Read it off. You're gonna be if you're an
B
NBA fan, you're gonna be horrified.
B minus after all that
Not
I've
just
already
B
said.
minus Tim, B minus overrated stars.
Well, B minus is started off by Devin Booker,
Hmm.
overrated star,
He's great.
followed by De'Aaron Fox, overrated star,
De'Aaron
followed
Fart.
by
He's good, and he's gonna be good on this new team.
yeah, overrated.
No, he's
Uh, it doesn't mean not valuable. It means overrated. That is what I mean by this too. Uh,
dude. He's on the
De'Aaron,
Spurs. He's gonna be in the finals potentially.
yeah, because he's gonna be a role player.
No, it's gonna
Because
be
he's gonna be a role
it's
player.
called a 1-2 punch. All
He
right,
might
go
not even
ahead.
start.
The COVID man himself, Rudy Gobert.
Rudy Gobert, overrated for many years now.
Yeah, no argument there.
Empty stats. Empty. most of these guys are empty stats guys. That's why they're there
Now
in
this
part.
this next one, I think he's going to have a comeback year.
Zion Williamson,
Yes, I'm buying. To quote Bill Simmons, I am buying all the Zion stock.
you can have it. It's
Dude,
a penny
he's
stock.
he's muscular. Look at him. He's like fit.
Yeah, I don't until he stays fit for a whole season and doesn't get injured.
All right,
I'm out. I want no part of the Zion business.
all right, that's fine. He's my Dogecoin. Tim, what
Next,
what team is Brandon Ingram on? If
he
you had
is
to,
on
if you had to guess,
Toronto.
I had no idea.
I only know that from listening to Simmons in house.
I thought he was still on the Pelicans.
Um, yeah, he's overrated star.
I'm doing a.
Empty stats
By the way, I'm doing a
again.
small boycott of Bill Simmons NBA content, and I can tell you why in a minute.
All right,
A
we can get to
small
that.
boycott. A small boycott.
Uh, After Brandon Ingram, I had Kristaps Porzingis, who did contribute to the Celtics championship run for one game, I think was against Dallas.
Let's listen to this.
Uh, but overall for his career, he's been overrated most of his career
I
and injury
think
prone.
the only team you omitted, there's no Bulls. I don't think there's a single Brooklyn net. How dare you? You even have the Jazz represented.
Yeah.
Tim, this list is so anti-Chicago, I just can't handle it. This is your Texas coming through and through.
Well, here's the thing. I think Buzelis is too young to rate. Vooch would have been an overrated stars.
Throw him on there,
Uh,
please.
Giddy
Yeah,
Giddy
where
would
would
have
you let
been
that? All seriousness, where would you put Giddy?
B or B plus, solid or underrated role
Why
player.
why not a rising star? I think wasn't he literally in the Rising Star game?
It's not that Rising Stars game. I checked if that was trademarked. I don't believe it is. So we're good on that.
See,
It's
I
safe
would
to name.
put Giddy in B plus, and I would rename that good, just
Here's the
good.
thing. Giddy's never averaged 20 points a game.
Yeah,
Uh, he's a decent all-around guy.
well,
Stats
I don't know if
wise,
he's a decent person.
personal life, I don't know.
We don't know.
Uh,
Things are a little different in Australia. Let's just put it that way.
yeah. So he's never proven to me that he's on the tier of any of those guys in Rising Stars.
All right.
But I think he is potentially on the tier of underrated role player. Definitely
Hmm.
solid role player. Definitely.
Okay. Well, Tim, I love your list. Please send me the highest resolution possible. We'll put it on Facebook, Twitter, and if people want to argue with it, we would love that interaction. So, we are running a little low on time. I did want to share my gripes with you. Is that okay?
Yeah, please.
All right. But that was Tim's Tears, brought to you by Michelob Ultra. Looking for a crisp and refreshing summer beer? Even though it's fall, try Michelob Ultra, the beer you drink after you play sports. All right, Tim, this is my spicy time. So,
All
for
right.
people that don't know, we call Tim Spicy Tim because he has some spicy moments in his life. Um, and these are kind of on that. So, the reason I'm boycotting, a little boycott, I'm still listening to Guess the Lines, Bill Simmons, is because him and Ryan Russillo have broken up, and neither of them have addressed it publicly. And I'm mad that they haven't said anything. They were like, for Bill Simmons, like every Monday during the NBA season, it was Bill and Ryan. They were like a little thing. And it just kind of stinks that whatever happened, like, I feel like Bill's all about transparency, like, how do you not mention it? How do you not talk about it? How do you not say, like, Ryan didn't even shout him out in his last episode in The Ringer. The Ringer isn't giving him his feed, like, Bill hasn't mentioned it once on the podcast. Like, the whole thing just feels icky to me. So, I don't want to listen to him in house. Do you?
I like listening to him in house, but I don't like listening. I don't know. I know what I'm getting with him in house. Ryan felt a little different because it was a
Yeah.
business relationship. I feel like him in house is an actual friendship.
What was great though,
So,
Tim, what we're losing is that him, Bill Russillo, and Zach Lowe, that could have been a really great Monday NBA pod.
well, I think that's the thing. Just, I would rather have no Russillo and Zach Lowe in his place.
That's what I'm saying though.
I think
That's
I'm
where I
saying, no,
disagree.
I'm saying Russillo, I think detracts from that.
No, no, I hear you. I disagree though, because I always found the Lowe Simmons episodes to be a little boring, and I found the Russillo Simmons episodes to be too off topic. But they did a couple together. What was the three of them? Did you listen to any of those?
I'm sure I have. I can't quite remember.
Dude, it was like a Big Mac. It was perfect. You had a bun, you had a layer of meat, you had cheese, you had another little weird half bun, you had more meat, you had some sauce. It was perfect. The three of them, they were great. They were just like a great blend of personalities and NBA knowledge, and it just feels like ego and money, and I was so excited for that to be the future, those three talking NBA. And I'm not going to get it. And Bill, if you're listening, because I know you are, can you talk about it, please? Can you address it? Tired of this. So yeah, it's kind of bumming me out. Like I love when the football season ends. I look forward to Ryan and Bill being back, and I guess it's going to be Bill and Zach.
Now you have two podcasts. You got to listen to Ryan's pod and you got to listen to Bill's pod.
Yeah, I'm not going to listen to Ryan's. I don't think.
Can I give a defense for Zach Lowe
Oh,
and an offense against Ryan Russillo?
yeah. Time is up. By the way,
Oh, ding dong.
you hear the doorbell?
Uh,
Let's see if I could turn this off.
I think Russillo is a little too close to what Bill is. Like they're both Boston guys,
Hmm.
and like people already get on Bill about being a Boston guy.
Right.
I think the doubling down helps doesn't help that at all. And I think Zach Lowe gives a more full picture of the NBA and doesn't care just about Boston
Hmm.
and will call Bill out sometimes on his Boston stuff,
Right.
uh, which is something that I like personally. I there's a friendship and deeper dive into kind of the Boston sports that Ryan and Bill would get into, which there is some entertainment in that, but ultimately, like if you want a broader picture of the NBA, I like having no Russillo or Russillo without Bill.
Yeah.
I would prefer.
Yeah. I think what was nice though is that Zach and Ryan both watch basketball. I'm not convinced Bill watches much sports besides the Boston Celtics. And what was cool about those couple episodes was you could tell both of them were speaking informed and like disagreeing, you know? And then
Mhm.
Bill was kind of just managing. And that feels like a better spot for where he's at as he gets older. So
Mhm.
I don't know. I think I'm more sad about the potential of Russillo and Lowe being a thing because I feel like they would have been a nice Bert and Ernie to each other. But my more of my issue is that I would just wish Simmons would address it because it feels out of character for him not to. But
Yeah, that's fair.
real quick, just off the cuff, do you think Inside the NBA will be good on ESPN?
Yeah, I think it'll be fine.
Okay, I'm not
Chuck's on
sure.
Ozempic. He's trimmed.
Who
Chuck,
did he slim down? I didn't see him. I didn't see the. I
he's a
don't have
lot slimmed
ESPN.
down. I may have overstepped some boundaries saying uh it was Ozempic, but he has trimmed down quite a bit.
Oh, I mean, that's what everyone's doing. You're not friends with
Research
him.
is fine. That's true.
You don't know. You know.
They also make jokes about it on the air, obviously. So
Oh, okay.
it's fine.
Oh, yeah, Shaq and Kenny roast Charles for taking Manjaro. Okay, that's funny. I'll have to watch that. I'll link that in the show notes. I'm worried okay, so two minds. Like Pat McAfee made the leap to ESPN, and he's still kind of has maintained his bad boy persona. So I just what was nice about Inside is like they were funny and they kind of spoke their minds, and I just don't want Disney to like unintentionally muzzle them because it seemed like Turner didn't care. You know, they could speak what they wanted to. So I think as long as they keep that preserved, like who cares? But this segues into my biggest complaint with the NBA. I won't ever probably watch it because I don't have ESPN, and I don't have ESPN because it's so dang expensive. So I'm thinking about doing a big boycott of the NBA this season till I get my over-the-air broadcast rights to the Chicago Bulls. And it's my one of my main campaigns on Twitter. I at It's kind of funny. I got a reply from DirecTV, being like, "Hey, you can sign up for our plan and you can watch the Bulls that way." You want to know how much it was going to cost me to watch the Bulls on DirecTV?
Over 100 bucks.
A month.
Yeah, over 100 bucks a
Yeah,
month.
over 100 months. So like over $1,200 a year for maybe. I'm not going to watch all 82 games. You know, like
Hmm.
ah man, it was just so funny. So I wrote him back. I was like, "Oh, thank you for sharing, but I don't have that kind of economic resources to invest."
Probably have to
Um,
install a dish too.
oh yeah, I hadn't even thought of that. No, it's DirecTV Stream, so no dish.
Hmm.
And then Fubo, bless their hearts, they charge $85 a month to watch the Bulls. And I'm just like, you guys really are expecting me to spend $85? And you know what the Bulls did, Tim? Last year, you could watch the Bulls on your antenna in Chicago, and they got rid of it.
Really?
You can no longer watch the Bulls on an antenna in the city of Chicago. You have to subscribe to cable. And it's unfortunately the same crap that the Cubs are doing. And it's just like I don't understand why owners don't realize like this is gonna hurt them in the long run. Like my son will not be a Bulls fan because he can't watch them. Because we're not gonna spend that kind of money like on Fubo. So should I boycott or not?
Uh, I'm sorry that late stage capitalism is really eaten into your Bulls fandom.
Thank you. I feel seen by that.
I don't know if you should boycott, but I don't think they'll be on too many nationally televised games.
No, they will
But
not.
even if they are, would you won't be able to watch mostly, right?
Well, I can watch them when they play on Prime because I have Prime, and then when they play on NBC, I can watch then. But
Hmm.
I don't know, man. It's more just the principle. Like,
I understand. I understand.
I'm not sure what to
It's
do.
dumb.
I'm mad about it. How do you follow the NBA as a Gen Z?
Well, I have access to ESPN through my parents' cable.
Oh,
Thanks, mom and
interesting.
dad.
A very,
Uh,
that's very millennial of you.
I don't have, I do not have Prime, which is not an issue for NFL because they stream their Thursday night games on Twitch. You can watch it for free. You don't have to have Amazon Prime.
Oh, I didn't know that.
However, for the NBA, I looked on, I forgot it was Thursday or Friday when they had their game. Not on Prime or not on Twitch.
Oh,
So
bummer.
it's unfortunate. And I like watching on Twitch because you can see a little chat on the side and they're just laughing about dumb stuff happening in the game.
Yeah, Silver probably doesn't want it watchable because it's a highlights league. You don't really need to watch the games.
That's fair.
That's just
Uh,
according to the commissioner of the NBA.
is that a quote? Probably.
Oh, it's a quote, Timothy. Yeah, he's another reason why I don't want to watch the NBA anymore. But
And then NBC, I can also watch. I have Peacock just for a year, but I also could get it through my parents' cable as well.
Tim, are you 30 yet?
Yep,
When did you turn 30?
this year.
I think it's time to delete those passwords and start paying your own way.
You know, in some cultures, families stay together for a longer period of time, and the parents take care of their family for a longer period of time.
I
And
think the child should start caring for the parents, and you should pay for their uh,
well,
passwords.
I think we should consider that the late stage capitalism I noted before may be pushing us into a direction where parents might need to support their families a little longer than we historically have had to in America.
I th-
But
I
that
think
might be that might be just our like Tim after hours.
Russ reviews late stage capitalism. That should be our next episode. All right. Well, no, honestly, I'm just salty because my parents don't share passwords with me. I usually have to share my. I've So
Here's the thing,
I'm just jealous, Tim. Okay.
we wouldn't have to share passwords if they just made it simpler. I think we're on the same page of what the problem is.
Right, but you don't live in their house, Tim. You live in a completely different part of the country.
I'm saying we should be mad about like streaming rights for sports. We should unite on this. We shouldn't be
Ah,
divided. You shouldn't be attacking me. I shouldn't be attacking you.
okay, yeah, yeah.
We should be united on this.
You know where all sports should be? YouTube. Let's put it all on YouTube
Good point. I'm a fan of that.
for free with some ads, like what the NFL did with that game. And
Yeah, that was good.
just do that. Just everyone do that. We'll be fine. Ugh. Rust reviews. Okay, so my review of late stage capitalism, I'm giving it 1 out of 10 stars. Do not like. Would not recommend. But I did just read Adam Smith, Wealth of Nations. Have you read that?
I'm not.
Oh, I'm a little more economical than you. I do like Adam Smith. He had some interesting ideas. So yeah, Tim, thanks for doing an NBA preview. How would you, out of 10 basketballs, what are you going to give your preview of the NBA season?
I'll give it 7.
Okay, 7 out of 10. I'm giving it 3. I'm not happy with the NBA, but I'm still gonna watch it because I'm addicted to sports. So
Maybe a bowl will make my list next year.
maybe, but until then, let's just pull for the 6th seed. Who are you rooting for this year? Are you still Lakers or
I'll root for Dallas because I'm around here, but
who else?
for like a team to win, I will root for uh I'll root for the big man in Denver.
Oh, so no LeBron. You're done
Wait,
with
no.
LeBron?
Sorry. It's it's been a long episode. I'm rooting for Wemby. Let's get that
Ah,
man to the finals.
all right, but no LeBron. You're done with LeBron. Oh,
No
fireworks.
LeBron. I just want him to be healthy. He can sit out the whole year if he wants.
Okay, but you're not a
Take a
Lakers
step
fan.
back.
On the record, you're not rooting for Lakers.
I'm not rooting for the Lakers.
Wow, we did it, America. Hooray. I've been wanting Tim to stop rooting for Lakers for years, so this makes me very happy. Tim, thanks for this great podcast idea. And how about I don't know what time, maybe in January or February we do a midway chat.
Yeah, we can do that. Uh, yeah.
What are you doing
My
Christmas?
schedule is going to be super tight in February, but I can make an hour and a half work.
What's your Christmas look like?
Uh, Jolly.
What if we do a Christmas pod?
We could do that.
I'm just kidding.
Not on Christmas, but I'll be in
Let's
town.
we'll figure out when halfway is, and or maybe we do it during the All-Star break. That's usually a fun time.
Yeah.
So, but I'd love to do a mid-season review with you. Thanks everyone for listening, and I will post that graphic, and then yeah, please reply, engage, and let us know how you're feeling about the NBA season, what teams you'll be rooting for, what players you think are overrated, and who your favorite Chicago Bull is going into 2025. Tim, I hope you see red, the red of the Chicago Bulls, as they hang that 7th banner in the United Center.
All right. Good luck.
What do the Mavericks say? What's their little saying?
I have no idea. I haven't been to a game.
Go horses!
I think that's what they do.
Mark Cuban!
Usually I think they're just drunk at the end of games and murmuring.
Anthony Davis.
Fick AD.
Indeed. All right. Thanks, Tim.
All right. Thanks, Russ.